Catch your breath. Catch your breath. No. No. Girl, you going 8 years old. You ain't a baby. You ain't a baby. Do me a favor. Don't blink the camera, okay? Okay. Catch your breath, relax. No barkies. No barkies. I know, I was late, right? Forgive me for watching the movies. Forgive me. I didn't adhere to Queen Sunny's streaming time today. I know Sunny expects me to promptly stream at 1300 Eastern. Because the Queen deems it. And her Knight Sir Jack backs her up. So what's that make you, Rosie? The court jester? You know, y'all smell like the outside.
Man, call Jack by his knightly name. Sir Chonks-a-lot.
Sir Chonks-a-lot?
Yeah. Almost done.
Alright. Let's aim the camera at y'all. Y'all the stars, right? Oh, let me see if I can aim it what I accidentally plugged it. Man, screw this screw in here. I'm gonna have a kung fu here. Back up, man. We got Will, we got Heather. We got it's odd. That must be something new. There's like a crown with a number 1 next to both of y'all in those comments. And then number 2. Maybe it's counting how many comments. It's gotta be counting comments. That's strange. You two always making new stuff. Yeah, we got Jax. So yeah, I know if y'all looked at Discord, y'all saw we decided to go to the movies. Oh, Pepperoni's Muffin Man likes Jurassic. Well, he likes dinosaurs, as you've seen by in the Discord. He's got a whole dino pit going on. So I told him I'd take him to see the Jurassic World. So that's where we went. We hit the 2 p.m. showing where we live at. Well, not where we live at, but at the movie theater we use. And it's cool. It's the same one we went to for, we were going to go see 28 Years Later. And this place has, like, reclining seats. It's pretty cool. Like, each, it's nice and you got plenty of room and,
it's not like you're touching the other person's leg. If
yeah, like in some movie theaters are like cram packed and you're like elbow to elbow in them. Well, this one's nice. It's made for like the larger individuals, I guess. Well, it's made so you have room in it. Like you can recline completely in the seat and you're nowhere near the person behind you. Yeah. Like an aircraft. So, oh, and y'all see my ladle? He made mac and cheese, and so I'm letting him clean the.
Yeah, why do you think it leaves the pot in there once?
And Sonny's like, just throw the pot over here, man. So, here, look, a whole pot.
The pot's not completely full, by the way.
No, it's not completely full.
It's meant for dinner.
They're gonna lick it clean. Here you go, Sonny. You can have that. I just hope they don't battle. You know, sometimes they get mad and they start fighting over the pot.
You know what I'm hoping for? They don't try to eat the ladle. Not again. I know, I already picked it up. Again?
Oh, great. One of them's sick.
It's Sunny.
It's probably Sunny. Sunny got a sensitive stomach.
Maddie, remember how I said you put in the next one?
One of them threw up in the other room. Let's see how far they scoot that. They will scoot that. They will scoot that pot all around the room.
They'll do it.
Pretty funny.
They'll do it till they connect to a molecular level.
Yeah, they'll get every single spot of macaroni and cheese out of that. But I guess we'll keep an eye on Sonny. You're pretty sure it's Sunny the one throwing up?
Yeah, because remember when we were watching the TV show, she ran off.
Okay.
And the other two were there.
She probably ate something, didn't agree with her.
All that's in there is dog.
Yeah, this ain't dog food. She just might be sick.
She just might be sick. She might just be a sick old lady.
Yeah, Heather, I've noticed that too. I was trying to figure out why there's numbers on everybody's names. Not nothing I did. I think YouTube's constantly changing stuff.
Yeah, see, I think it just might be the number one commenter or something.
I think what it is like, well, it's changing around. Yeah, it must. You're probably right. It's probably number one, like who was the number one commenter at the time, because we got 1, 2, and 3. Because originally Will had a number 1, and then Heather had a number 2. Now Heather's done switched to number 1, and Will's on number 2. And I noticed like the purple, like the colors of purple are different. I don't know. YouTube didn't send me any.
If you want, I can go check if there's some like.
If you want to go look it up, you're always good at looking up stuff. But like I said, it must be something you. But yeah, that's completely new. Like they didn't do that last week. Must be something new they rolled out. I know they're always trying to innovate and change up to make their live streaming better. So who knows? Maybe they're trying something else. Rosie's gonna push it up underneath the computer. Oh. At least she ain't gonna have mac and cheese stuck to her ears. If she does, Jack can take care of that.
So I can't find anything on
They'll probably, they make changes a lot of times, and then they send me an email or they'll send a notification out a couple days later. Hey, we've decided to do this. So.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, I noticed that too. That they used to show like how many likes you had and dislikes. This was way before we ever started being YouTubers, and they would show both. Now I guess they didn't want to hurt nobody's feelings, so they got rid of the dislike button. Well, I think the dislike button's still there. It just don't show how. Yeah, it's still there. I see it right there, but they don't show how many dislikes you have anymore. I guess because people wouldn't watch videos because too many dislikes. But sometimes you got haters.
Yeah.
And you can get like big string. Well, you can get a bunch of people to hit dislike just because you don't like the person.
Yeah, it would be cool if you could turn them back on.
Yeah, it won't do that though. It's like they set a filter on stuff too. Like keywords. Like I don't have any filters on anymore. I took them all off because it started. Like Will would put a video, not a video, a comment. He would comment like, "Hey, good morning, beautiful Bassets," or something like that. Somebody would say, "Yeah, I love these dogs," and it would just block your comment. It will block a reply to a comment for no reason. There'd be nothing in it, and it just do it. I still find it like that. Hey, Squidward 20. No, don't have Dish or DirecTV. We use streaming services only here.
Yep, we don't use that anymore.
So yeah, like I said, we went to go see the latest Jurassic World movie. And yeah, apparently I saw it said it had a lot of bad reviews or whatever. It was okay. It was a Jurassic World movie. Just like my personal opinion on the movies is they don't show the dinosaurs nearly enough. Like it's supposed to be about dinosaurs, but it's like, of course they got human lead characters in it, so they focus more on that. It's just one of those things I wish they showed dinosaurs more. Yeah, they said it was good. It was good. Like they what the heck? This time it mainly took place in the ocean this time. Because I don't know if you've seen the trailers for it, you see them riding a boat and like this big whatever dinosaur that was like jumping up in the air. So it's mainly the majority of the movie is in the ocean. and then they end up on an island, and then it goes a little bit longer. It's like 2 hours long too. It's pretty long. I don't know. I can't remember if the other ones were that long. Rosie don't even notice I'm throwing bologna. She's too busy working at pot. Sonny has been looking forward to bologna all day. So, I said before, Sonny knows what day of the week it is. She figures it out, and she'll, like, on Saturday, she'll come in here and she'll start looking at my camera, looking at me, looking at my camera, looking at me, because I got it on the stand. And she'll just start eyeballing it. Like, yeah, you gonna turn it on or what? She knows when I turn it on, I start giving them bologna. I mean, I give them treats all the time anyway, so does the wife. But in a dog's mind, they don't ever get anything. Like they're starving, dying, starving to death. I'm about to close the door.
Look to your right.
There we go. Sonny don't like when I close the door. She's gonna want out. She says she don't like closed doors. She don't want to be trapped in life. She wants to be free. And let's see. So yeah, we watched that, and then we finished up Squid Game today. Did we do anything fun for the 4th? So I worked the majority of the day. I worked from normally 7 to 5:30, and it was an overtime day yesterday. They let us go. They shut the building down early. Like, they closed it out around 2:30. So it's pretty cool the way they do it. I don't mind. I never have any plans. I mean, most people that do things on the 4th, party in the evening, get drunk in the evening, whatever. But I really don't do anything but, like, watch TV, movies, things like that. So I went to work. So they on holidays, like designated holidays, they give you holiday pay regardless of if you worked holiday or not. So you get 8 hours of holiday pay, and then I got overtime. So, and then they shut the building down early, so I came in. Well, I came home after they shut the building down. Then what did we do yesterday? Some random kid was over here. I don't know who that was, Jax. Just showed up at the house. And like my kids, they were playing with sparklers. And so was that random kid. And like a lot, like the, what do they call it? Like, this is National Hangover Day, or is that New Year's Day? Well, anyway, like a lot of people get drunk on the 4th of July. I had a beer. I don't really like drinking anymore. Okay. I will Sonny's sitting over here on the prowl. She's ready to pounce. Isn't that right, gorgeous? And then, what are you overheating about, man? I gotta find where I put that fan in. I got my little fan I normally put on the floor. They like to lay in. I don't remember where the heck I put it at. Not drinking because you're trying to get in shape. Oh, yeah. Alcohol has a ton of calories in it. Like I always say, it's empty calories. Like I said, I had one beer. I had a gigantic, like in a convenience store, they sell the gigantic cans of beer. I had one of those, and I tried to drink. My wife bought Heineken, and I tried to drink it. I forgot I do not like Heineken. Just not my flavor. Just not my brand. So yeah, I had like 2 beers, and that was it. Like I said, when I used to be in my early 20s, I would get drunk every single day. It was funny. I would get drunk, I get off. I was stationed at Fort Stewart. I would get off work whenever I got off work. I go eat, and then I would go to pretty much the liquor store, which is they call it Class 6 on post. I would go to the Class 6, and I'd buy like a 40-ounce OE, was Old English, the malt liquor, and I'd buy one of those, and I'd watch Jerry Springer and get drunk off that. And then I'd wake up in the morning, go to PT, we'd run like 5, 6 plus miles, and then I'd do the whole thing over again, like every day. I haven't had malt liquor in forever now. I used to drink that, and it was this other crap I used to drink. It was called Mad Dog 2020. It was like $1 something for a bottle. How could I do PT after drinking? Had no choice. It was my choice to drink. Wasn't my choice to do PT. You got to do what you. And like I said, I used to be able to, like, I'd be half out of it. Like, I remember running, because we ran in formation most of the time. I remember running in formation, and I would be so messed up still that I would have to, like, they call it falling out. If you fall out of a formation run, as long as you caught up before the run was good, before the run was done, you were good. But if you couldn't catch up, they considered you to be falling out of the run, and they would make you do PT in the evening. So I would be so drunk, and I'd wake up, and I'd still be messed up. I would run, and then I would run off to the side out of the formation, go throw up, and then I'd catch back up to the formation. It was the funniest thing. I mean, could I do that now? Heck no. But when you're young, you can do whatever. I used to smoke like 2-3 packs of cigarettes a day, and I used to get drunk every day. That was like what I did when I was a soldier, when I was younger, before I ever got married or anything. Rosie done made it all the way across the room with her pipe. She's now up underneath the computer desk over in the corner. Oh, y'all chilling now? Sonny's over here using her ears as a eye mask. Been working a lot. There's nothing wrong with working a lot. That's how you make that money. Because I've told y'all plenty of times before, I'm retired, but I still work. And my goal is to pay my house off. Did I like Squid Game's ending? Something told me it was going to happen the way it did. I'm not going to speak about what the ending was, but something told me that's how it was going to end. Like, I kind of had a hunch. It was good. What I can tell you from my own personal opinion, I wish they would have showed more of the games. It was like they did every episode, because I mean there's only 6 episodes. They did a dramatic build up to the game, and then as as the episode was going off, they would start walking towards the game, and it would just cut. Like they would show what the game was, and then it would just cut to the credits. So I wish they would have had shown the game more. Because I swear, I mean, I got to rewatch the first season. I swear there was more games in the first season than there was in this one. Or maybe it was they drug the games out into multiple episodes. Because I remember the tug of war one. I think the tug of war one in the first season, it lasted more than one episode. They're laid out supposedly, yeah, but they're not laid out. Sonny wants this pack of bologna. I know she. Oh, hide and seek was freaking brutal. I think was it hide and seek? It got them down to under 30. I'd like to know in that the season two and season three is honestly just season two because they split it up into two different seasons. I wish they would like. I don't wish. I would. I kind of would like to know, the drugs that Thanos was taking that was in that cross. I'd like to know what it was. What kind of like was it sweet tarts? But I was wondering what kind of drugs it was supposed to be. It never really said. So I've also seen pictures. I follow Netflix on Facebook, and I've seen pictures where they're talking about there's going to be an American Squid Game show, like an actual American version of it. And honestly, I hope it's not the case. I don't think they should do that. But of course, they're gonna, if they can get money off of it, yeah, they're gonna do it. Because the end of the season 3 kind of set it up to show that they're going to do it, but I really don't think it's needed. I think they should just end it from here. Yeah, it did. It made that one guy go crazy over them drugs. He was fiending for him, so it kind of it looked like sweet tarts, chewable sweet tarts. I really want to know what kind of drug that was. Because it made that Thanos guy don't give a crap. Like when they were doing the merry-go-round, he was dancing around the whole time. And he did the same thing in a red light, green light when he was dancing around. It's just curiosity. Of course, it's probably just something they made up for it. Oh, I know. There's this old Samuel Jackson movie. It was called Formula 51, where he was like a chemist that made drugs, and he had like this specific formula that like everybody was trying to kill each other off of it. What he was taking in Squid Game kind of reminded me of that drug he made. Hey, Wrinklehead. Classic. Speaking of classic, hey, if anybody's got Hulu, anybody watches Hulu, they uploaded a ton of freaking classic movies. Well, classic in the sense of movies from the 80s. Like, I was scrolling through yesterday. I always look for stuff on Friday to watch during the weekend when I either read comics, watch TV or movies, or watch TV shows and movies on one of the streaming services. And they, like, E.T.'s up. I hadn't seen E.T. since I was a kid. So I added that. Like all 3 of the Back to the Future movies. There's a bunch of stuff on there right now. So after I get off, I'm going to probably binge watch some stuff. With my buddy Handsome Jack, that is. Oh, and I know I keep talking about it. I'm going to start making some progress towards moving my little streaming setup downstairs. On my way back from the movie theater, I stopped at Home Depot and I got some of those storage totes so I could put my collectibles up temporarily without them getting damaged. And my daughter has volunteered to paint that room for me. So we're going to pack up the stuff. We're going to do it tomorrow. We're going to pack up some of the stuff, or the majority of the stuff, and then we're going to move out the shelving and stuff, and then I'm going to go get her some paint and let her paint the room. And after it's all cleared out, what our plan is, we're going to paint the room, and then because there's old carpet in there anyway, after it gets painted, I'm going to get a company to come out and refloor it. Because I want to take the carpet out. I'm thinking about putting laminate in, like kind of like I did with these guys' room downstairs. Out of the video this morning, doing it rolling around. Jack's done got to where he does that more and more. He like I'll be sitting in here watching TV and I'll hear like him moaning and groaning, and I'll walk out of the room and he's rolling around in the living room floor doing that noise. It's pretty funny. So I think what I'm gonna do is once I get the room downstairs together, I might take some pictures of it like what it looks like, and like completely empty, and post it in the Discord. I might take some pictures after this. Right now, just so y'all can see, because I'm trying to figure out what color to paint it. My daughter says purple, and I'm down for purple if it's gonna be a streaming / collectible room. But I'll post, like I said, I'll probably go downstairs here after we get off this and take some pictures, just ask for y'all's opinions. It's kind of messy right now, but I don't care. Collectible rooms are always messy because there's always purple's your favorite color. I done got to where I like purple too. Black used to be my favorite color. Like everything I have is black. All my vehicles are black. In fact, almost every vehicle I've ever owned has been black. Everything in, like, my computer's black, my TV's black, my keyboard's black. But I done got to where I kind of like purple too. I'm just trying to figure out what shade of purple, what color of purple. It's like my left hand tattoo is lavender. Like, I know y'all have seen it before in videos, but it's like this light purple color. And I'm thinking maybe that shade of purple. Yeah, it's faded. It's a hand tattoo. But I'm thinking maybe that shade, something close to it. I don't want to do it too dark of purple, because the darker it is when you I got streaming set up. I mean, I got lamps and everything, but still. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing a shade of purple, maybe something similar to that. I'm not quite sure yet. What do you think, Jack? You want me to paint it dog dick red? What about you, Sonny? What color do you want me to paint it? Baloney tattoo. Man, y'all did pretty good work on that pot. So this pot was completely caked with mac and cheese. They got most of it out. Yeah, you missed some spots. Good enough, right? White's color your truck hard to keep clean. Yeah, my first car was white, and it was always dirty. And yeah, I tell you what's funny. People say, "Oh, black's a hard color. It's a hard color to keep clean too." My last vehicle, I barely ever washed it. It never looked dirty. The only time you noticed it was dirty is during pollen season, where it turned yellow. Yeah, the dogs are dishwashers. So, my kids all the time was like, we should never have any wasted food in the house. You got 3 dogs, as long as something they're allergic to or something toxic to them, don't waste any food, because these 3 sit here and stare at food. Black car in a row. Like I said, I've always liked black. It's like I have all my vehicles are Jeeps, and my wife's got a Jeep. I got a Jeep Gladiator. Before that, I had a Jeep Wrangler, because that's what she's got right now. And I think purple. Like if I said I kind of like purple now. I think come the day I gotta get another vehicle, which I hope isn't anytime soon, I might try a purple one if I could actually find them. I saw one. I was where was we at? We were in Anderson, South Carolina, and we passed by a Jeep dealer, and we saw a nacho, and it said on the side of it, nacho Jeep. You've driven a red CRV forever. So I had a Toyota Tacoma a long time ago. It was I I had it. What the hell did I get that thing? I bought it in '99, 2000. It was a '99 Toyota Tacoma, and I had it when I was stationed at Fort Gordon, and it was maroon red. It was two toned. It was maroon red up top, and halfway down it was silver. And that was like I said, my first car was a white car. Then after that, I owned everything black except that Toyota. I totally forgot I had that thing. It had a lift on it too. It was it had 3.5 inch coilovers or 3 inch coilovers and a 2 inch body lift. It had 33 1250 tires. That was back when 33s were considered to be like huge tires. That was a long time ago. I kind of wish I still had pictures of that thing, but it's so long ago. I mean, it was when like phone cameras weren't really a thing. You had to have a digital camera to have pictures of it. And that was like 20 plus years ago, and 10 computers ago. They run great. They run forever. Love those. You know what? I ended up selling it. I sold it, but I don't remember why I sold it. Oh, well, stuff started happening to it, like power window stopped working. The power door lock stopped. I sold it. I bet you whoever bought it, it's probably still on the road. It was power windows and doors, and then I went from that, and they failed on me, so I had a Ford Ranger. It was black. It was a Ford Ranger Edge, and manual door locks and windows, because it was a two-door extended cab. Then I ended up in what did I get after that? I got my black four-door Jeep Wrangler. No, I had a two-door Wrangler. I haven't had that many vehicles. Y'all good? Y'all tired? Jack, you tired? Tired, Jack. Tired, man. Camera's on you, homie. You don't care. Oh my God. So, one bad about having a dog is with pass gas, fart, whatever you want to call it. It is potent. One of these three just blast. Nah. Hey, Jonathan. See you. Welcome in. Jack's a lady man, so he drives a muscle car. Jack rides in the back seat, too short pedals. Y'all seen videos of that video I posted last year where I had to go pick him up when he didn't make the walk. He takes up the whole back seat. He's a big guy. You had an S10 for 17 years, so I missed that truck. It was in great shape. My my current vehicle, I've had it for 2 years. I bought it 2 years ago because my other one kept going into the shop. It got to the point I had that one for 15 years. It was a really good vehicle. I bought it when right after me and my wife first got married. And I ain't even gonna lie, although I was fed up with everything breaking on it, it was like giving up one of my kids. Had been in the family so long. With my daughter, my youngest son, their first car ride from the hospital after they were born were both in that vehicle. But it was one of those where all the parts were worn out on it, and I just didn't want to put any more money into it because my seats were wore out, my paint was peeling off. I had just replaced my hubs, and then all it did was show there was something else wrong with it. Now I had sunk so much money into it, and I was trying to figure out, okay, so it needed a not a new hard top, new soft top, needed a bunch of different stuff, and it ended up totaling being just buying a brand new vehicle for all the stuff I would have had to replace in it. So I just said, you know, it's time to go. But what's funny is somebody bought it like immediately. Like I traded it in, and I got a good bit for it because I bought it back in 2009, I think it was, or 2008, and if I remember right, the dealer gave me like $12,000 for it, and I only paid like 20 something for it. But the price of Jeeps have went up big time since I bought that thing. YouTube's labeled the other Heather as a primary Heather. Starbucks has a drink called Puppuccino. I gotta look that up. I have seen videos of it. Or not videos, people talking about this Puppuccino. They don't really like to ride in vehicles. And I try to keep them out of it because, okay, so I got a seat cover that's specifically for them to ride in the back. Somehow they like bolts down, and it buckles down to where, you know, it goes across the back seat, goes to the front seat on the rear of it, and it's covered seat. So I always manage to get up underneath the thing and get their drool over the seat, all over the seat cover, and all over the seat. And yeah, it looks, and they get nervous, so when they're riding, they start panting more, they start sweating and drooling more. So, you know, dogs sweat from their tongue, so it's dripping everywhere, and then they get fur all over the seat side. Like I said, unless I don't like to take all three of them together because it takes me days upon days to get all that stuff out. Like I had to scrub the rear of my vehicle, like the back seat. They're fine if it's just one of them, because one of my kids are riding the back with them, and they'll just sit there with their head on their lap, kind of like how Sonny's laying right now. But when all three of them get together, they start, somehow or another, they manage to flip the cover up, and they just pretty much massacre the back seat. So let's see, Puppuccino. What is in a Puppuccino? Small cup of whipped cream. Oh, okay. I was thinking Puppuccino, don't tell me they give dogs coffee. Okay, but it's just whipped cream. I couldn't imagine these three drinking like an espresso, because they're already so hyper, as you see. Yeah, I try, like I'll put a trash bag on the seat and then put that thing down, and they'll still, no matter what I put down, they'll still find a way to flip it up. Like, hey, what you put, I'm putting my drool all over the seat. They do it in every vehicle I've owned. My previous vehicle was the same way, and instead of putting them in the back seat, because it's a Jeep Wrangler, you know, you can drop the back seats and then, you know, have the whole cargo area, or you can just put them in a cargo area. Well, what they would do is, if I put them in a cargo area, they would force their way up front some kind of way. They'd squeeze in between the seats, because they're like, you know, I'm getting my drool all over the vehicle, and then they work their way up to the front seat. So yeah, like I said, they don't go for many car rides. And most of the time, if they're getting in the vehicle, be honest, they're going to the vet. So that's another reason they get nervous, because they know exactly where they're going. There's no dog parks around here. But honestly, if you see the videos of my backyard, you know they don't really need a dog park, because they got a big backyard for them to play in and socialize with the other dogs. Because our neighbors have dogs. Our neighbors behind us and the ones to our right now, they have dogs, so they like running up and down the fence barking. Speaking of that, I gotta make another GoPro video of Jack. somebody commented they really liked seeing the dogs walking around in the backyard. And it was like, they kind of wonder what it was like from their point of view. Well, apparently there was somebody new. I recommended them to check out one of Jack's GoPro videos. It was funny, y'all asked last week if I put one up. And I don't know if my internet speeds improved or what, but it went up pretty fast because I recorded it after I got off the live stream. Normally it takes 16 hours for me to upload those things. It only took like an hour. I just scheduled it for the next day. But I was fully expecting me to sleep and it still be uploading. Oh, so dogs know the park. I need to look to see if I can find a dog park around here. Because they don't really ever get to hang out with other dogs. It's kind of one of those things, okay, so they never get to hang out with other dogs. I don't know how they react to other dogs. Because they just kind of hang out with us. So what I don't want is one of them in particular trying to start a fight with another dog. What's this? So, I don't know if y'all don't watch Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm. I always say I recommend the channel. I highly recommend y'all watch his channel. He live streams on Sundays. I was actually up. No, I can't say I was actually up. He changed his live stream time to accommodate more people, and he actually gave me a nod, I guess you'd call it, because when I tuned into his live stream, I was one of the first people. He had the camera like kind of doing what I do here, where it's facing the dogs the whole time, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm taking one, taking what I saw you doing and trying it out." So yeah, because normally when he does it, he sits there and he talks, and the dogs are like in the background. Sometimes his cat's sitting on his head, and like he talks about recipes and all kinds of cool stuff on his channel. I'm sure he'll be online tomorrow. I think. Will, do you remember what time he did it? Last week, I think it was noon Eastern. Maybe it was a little bit earlier. Maybe it was 11. But like I say all the time, he's a really good guy. He does a good thing. So if you like watching live streams of doggos, he does it on Sundays. Sonny, is that necessary? You sees it, you got it, smells it. Yeah, I want to say he used to do it at like 10 a.m. Central, and I would always miss his stream. So okay, noon sounds right. Yeah, I think it was at noon. Like I said, I would wake up, man. A lot of times YouTube don't give me notifications that somebody's online, so when I get up, I sign into YouTube and do my little, because it makes me authenticate, and then it would just show on the subscriptions. Like I would go through the subscriptions to see who uploaded new videos, and then it say he's live. Like for whatever reason, the notification never show me that he's live, but I'll see it live in the uploaded videos. It's weird. I guess YouTube just does what it wants. And I know I talk about a bunch of random stuff. So, anybody that's into anime, Don to Don, there's a new season of Don to Don that started on Thursday. If you haven't ever watched it before, it's funny. It's like super funny. It's about a teenage guy and a teenage girl that are into ghosts and like aliens and stuff. And I'll just leave it at that. I know you want some more baloney. That's why you want it. Okay, I give. And then let's see. So Don to Don started on Thursday, and then Kaiju number 8. Apparently, the new season started today. And when I was on Crunchyroll yesterday, it was a timer for it. saying it was a countdown. And what is it? There's another one. I swear it's starting tomorrow. It's called let me just put it in the camera. However you say that. Gotcha. Whatever. This one's supposed to be starting this weekend too. So like I said, I'm hoping it does. I saw a trailer for it, and I'm hoping it starts this weekend. Cause I think I remember it saying like July 6th. Guy named Handsome Jack after Jack Nicholson. No, my kids are gamers. So his original name was Jack Sparrow, by the way. And when he was a puppy, he had a patch of fur in the shape of a fish hook, and my daughter wanted to name him Jack Sparrow. And then the name kind of Jack Sparrow to Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack is from a video game called Borderlands. Because my kids are all like big time into gaming, so. Gaichi Akuda. Okay. Every syllable is separate in Japanese, so it's easy to pronounce. Okay, all right. Yeah, I know some Korean. I don't know, like, really any Japanese. I'm trying to figure out when the anime should be coming soon. I don't know if it's a comedy or if it's supposed to be serious. It's basically about a guy who gets accused of murder and gets exiled into a trash pit. Like, they live above and they throw all their junk in a hole, pretty much. I've read, it starts July 6th, so it starts tomorrow. I just found the trailer for it. So I've read the first 3. And yeah, I kind of give like little brief explanations of what stuff is, because I don't like it when people tell me every little thing about a show, like, you know, what they call it, spoilers. So I'd rather just learn about it myself. So it's basically about a guy that he gets accused of murder and gets thrown into a hole where they throw all their trash, and it's another world down there. You want some more bologna? You gotta come closer, dude. Here, catch, Grilly. Handsome Jack, why you sitting all the way back there? Jack, do you got gas and you don't want to stink me out? Are you the one passing butt kisses? Are you going to make some effort and get up, huh? Come here. Here you go. Gotta go to bed, then do tons of work. Catch. So, Prime Week starts, on Monday or Tuesday is like next week, Amazon Prime Day. And I bring that up because I work IT at Amazon. So, if for whatever reason there's no videos, like I normally post at 8 a.m. If for whatever reason there's no videos because I got hit up with work or I got paid, I'm not even on call next week, but people, like the people at Amazon, kind of freak out when stuff breaks. So if for whatever reason a video don't show up at the time it's coming, I remember I upload videos every day, but in case anything comes off schedule, nope, nothing happened. I just got caught up with work. Ain't that right, Jack? I need to show Muffin Man. I gotta figure out how to give him like partial channel ownership, so I can show him how to upload the videos. Cause I figure at some point, cause he got like took over the Discord, that he's gonna want to start uploading videos. He has fun with the Discord. I created the Discord, but if he ain't figured it out, he kind of runs it. Him creating, what's he create? What are those things called? Emojis, yeah. He created his own custom emojis of the channel. For the Discord, I mean. You catch. Catch. Here you go. 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 Alright. Yep, see you later, snacks. Thanks for hanging out. So, yeah, my son, he made his own emojis, and he's really good at doing stuff. He'll figure it out, and don't be surprised when he improves upon them over and over again. Because when he's enjoying doing something, he likes to kind of perfect it. He does that with video games too. He'll study it. Like when it's something like he's really into, he'll study it, and he'll figure out how to make it like the best he can. I figure that dude's gonna probably end up doing something in the computer realm when he gets older. Like being some kind of software developer or something, I don't know. Or what's this? Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So when we went to go see 28 Years Later last week, I'm sure there's somebody out there that likes Stephen King. You know, the writer Stephen King. So way back when, he used to write books under a pseudonym. He had like his own different name he wrote stuff under. It's like Richard Bachman or something like that. Well, he wrote a book called what the hell was that called? The Long Mile? The Long Walk. And it's basically about people that had to walk. And they kept having to walk. If they fell behind for whatever reason, they got killed. And it was like the story was like only one person could win or something, and they would end up getting like more money than they ever imagined, something like that. Well, I never read the book. That's why I'm just kind of rambling about what I think it was about. But they're turning it into a movie. It'll be out, I think, sometime this coming year. So if you're a Stephen King fan, that's one to look forward to. And there's another Superman movie coming out. I saw a preview for that today. And of course, they changed Superman to another actor again. Seems like the same guy can play Superman more than a couple times, kind of like James Bond. Jack. Hey, Jack. Does it move? Oh. No. They're being good. They're just chilling. It's like, give me the bologna. Yeah, yes. I'm giving you the bologna. Literally, y'all know I got about 6. I went to the store on the way home. I got about 12 more packs of this. So, this bar-ass bologna, dogs love it. And the smallest package, the 12-ounce package, is like $1 a pack. So, to them, it's like something delicious. And don't get me wrong, I like bologna, but it's like a really cheap snack for dogs. I gotta go back to the butcher shop. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I'll do it Monday. I'll see if they're open and see if they got any dog bones. Because they have beef bones for dogs there. But I gotta wait. Sonny, how's your stomach feeling? Feeling alright? Feeling good? You don't care? You gonna eat? Then you gonna throw it up later? There you go, girlie. There you go. All right, once more. A little piece of you. Oh, you missed. What's on? Here you go. Here. Here you go. 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 You big stud of a dog. Hey, look, I'm out of bologna. Oh no, there's no more bologna ever again. That was the last bit of bologna in the world. See, just the plastic. Yeah, right. So like, you a liar. I smelled all that bologna when you brought it in the house. Like, yes, I know. I had a whole grocery bag just nothing but bologna in it. After we got out of movies, I literally just stopped at Walmart on the way back just to pick up bologna. My daughter told me we were out. And that's like, no joke, their favorite snack. So I gotta get them more. You eat a whole pack by yourself with your string, red string and all, right, Sonny? You don't care. Y'all good? We're not going to Wendy's. Burger King on the way home. No Wendy's in the middle of the night. So that means no French fries. Like, you're dying already, right? You can't stand it. You're starving to death just thinking about no French fries. Personal bologna butler, yeah. Y'all know sometimes on Saturday mornings or Saturday afternoons when I do the live stream, I like have pork rinds. I let them eat pork rinds. Well, I get up in the morning and I go to the store just to get them pork rinds. It's like, so yeah, I guess I am a butler. I will leave the house just specifically to go buy dog treats. Won't need nothing else. Just I'll tell the wife I'm going to the store. I'm gonna go get them some snacks. Now bring her some candy too, but. So yeah, starting today, I'm gonna when I go to the store normally I end up buying Monster energy drinks. I have been drinking energy drinks. They came out I remember first having an energy drink in 2001, and I started drinking them all the time. And here it is, 20-something years later, and I still drink energy drinks. So I have decided I am done with energy drinks, and I'm gonna completely stop drinking them. So caffeine is like the most addictive substance on the planet. So basically, I'm cutting out caffeine. So we'll see how it goes. So biggest thing is like when I walk by, if I go to a convenience store, because I buy like a lot of pork rinds and snacks from the convenience store down the street. And I walk by and I see they got energy drinks. I have to pick them up too. So that's my goal, is to stop drinking energy drinks. So, Sonny, I got a question for you. If I give up energy drinks, will you give up bologna? Will you give up bologna if I give up energy drinks? It's like, hell no, that's on you. You give up energy drinks. Anyway, you don't care. You don't care if I give up energy drinks. Just give me the bologna. Right? Give you the bologna. Bologna's not harmful, right? Dad drinks poison every day. Alright. What y'all want to watch after we get off? Back to the Future? I said I was going to watch that this weekend. Now, my weekend, I always say this weekend. Oh, good. Heather, don't drink energy drinks. If you never had one, don't drink one. That was like my downfall. I started drinking them when I was military. And then, I started drinking them when I was a military instructor because we worked long hours. And I started buying them by the case at Sam's Club. And then I went from being a military instructor to a drill sergeant. And drill sergeant, you work extra long hours. So I got to where I was drinking 4 or 5 of the damn things a day. And like if I'm not at work, I won't touch them. But then when I go to work, I end up drinking them at work because we got a cafeteria area where you can pay for food and stuff, and they sell energy drinks. So I started buying them at work. And I think that's one of the reasons I can't get back down to the weight I want to is because of damn energy drinks. That and I like other stuff like cheeseburgers. Sonny, you like cheeseburgers too, don't you? Yeah. But anyway, so all right, but yeah, that's my goal. I'm gonna start like today. I am done with energy drinks. I'll see how it goes. So, and like I said, Will, Heather, I'm gonna after I get offline, I'm gonna take some pictures of my collection room, which is gonna be the streaming room, and just it's a mess because I got stuff in there, but yeah, like give me some recommendations on what to paint, what color to paint it. They do, Will. They have 0-calorie energy drinks. I drink those too. But I'm trying to stop drinking them all. Because, I mean, they're just full of chemicals and stuff. And that stuff ain't good for you. I should know better. I mean, like I said, I was military and I was a master fitness trainer. So I know all about health and diet and stuff. And here I am putting that kind of stuff in me. So I'm going to try my best to quit. That's like my only addiction now is that I used to smoke all the time, but I stopped doing that. Like I have one cigarette at night because it helps me, relaxes me to go to sleep because my mind is everywhere all the time. But that like helps me get drowsy. That's the only reason I smoke now. I have one a day. One, like if I'm gonna I need to go to sleep, so I'll take a cigarette and go smoke it real quick, and it makes me like dizzy and sleepy at the same time. I can go right to sleep. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, I'm gonna post some stuff in the Discord. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. We'll see you next time. We'll see you next week in the live chat, and we'll see you in the video.